What is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here. We are going to play some Rimhammer the End Times with the Dwarfs. Cannot wait to see the more mounts. And congratulations. Just some kind words on doing a dwarf playthrough. Indeed, they are my favorite. The war mounts are coming along awesome. We got the stags, we got the bears. I don't know what to do for dwarfs. In the stories, they didn't really ride animals, so they kept animals but didn't ride them. It's high time we started researching high bloods. We're gonna set Gotrik to this because he's gonna be the first Thane that we create, and then I'll probably do 3 Thanes since there's 3 unique sets of Thane armor. And then for a king, you can only do 1. You have to do either a slayer or a non-slayer, and you get different stuff. So you can only really see 1 of those per game unless you dev spawn some in and just say this guy's my slayer king and this is my regular king or queen, whatever. But anyway, checking over the map. As always, the predators do tend to keep us fed with meat. And that and the mad animal attacks that periodically come in. You can see things are pretty chill right now. It's fall. And it's still early fall. We yet to get any Devil Strand. I may have to buy that. We're still mining up in the corner there. A bunch of trolls came in and then promptly stepped on traps. That's fantastic. Currently sitting at 38.57 in terms of gold. And we have some other valuables as well, but gold being the key to this mission. If we ever get 100,000 gold, I'm calling this one a win. And that's just going to be that. I don't know where to get a ton of gold right now, but we just keep doing quests. As soon as spring rolls around, we will be starting the caravans. We have the food, and this place is pretty damn secure. So I might declare another Thane by then as well, and just so there's a Thane to stay and take care of things. I hate when those dudes step on the traps because they always destroy one, blow up, and then the others are lost to fire. Little short on meat right now. It's not ideal. Dakam is actually taking some pretty serious frostbite due to the cold snap that's been ongoing for quite a while. We do finish high blood research. There's a lot of other stuff to work through here. I don't even know if I'll build any King's Gates, but maybe I will just for the fun of it. We do need to get this throne room ready. We don't even have the cloth to build 2 of those, and they do take some gold. But it is what it is. So we're going to put a throne in. And so the pillars, 1 of those banners, the Thane throne. What is this? Oh, some dude fell out of the sky. Death in 8 hours. Not too bad. He's a misogynist and he's abrasive. But hey, he's a slayer. Doesn't do dumb labor or plant work already. Decent social skill. Maybe he'll make a good slayer Thane. Although, I just can't get it so that the hair color is correct on the Slayers. It's driving me nuts. Like, it's set up properly in the code, at least it appears to be, but they should all have orange hair. But here's this Slayer warrior with dark hair. I don't, maybe it's a faction. I don't know. They're set up in alien races to always have different shades of orange hair. For whatever it's worth, this shit just isn't fucking working. Which isn't atypical. Alright, so we're getting that guy tended, and the alliance of Camp Crow shows up to attack, and they're going to attack immediately. So there's a few groups down here. It'd be nice to capture one of these wizards, although they typically are unwaveringly loyal, so it's kind of bullshit, but whatever. They're going to use sappers, which is meaningless unless they're going to tunnel through a whole shitload of mountain. There's a 3rd group of them over on the right there as well, you can see. So 3 massive groups. I don't know how many traps we have rebuilt at this point. I did not draft Kaza. I want her to get hack intended because he's going to die in 3 hours. Anyways, Rock Digger, since you're the first here, you might as well man the mighty flame cannon. And some of them go down the trap corridor. Some of them start bashing on the walls. So the relationship, there's some family members here. Those dudes didn't make it through the traps before they decided to flee. The next batch of buttheads comes up. They actually start bashing on the walls. You need to get the war machines manned. I should do the stone thrower as well. I'm trying to keep... Oh, gosh, is that door held open? No, I think he just went through it. Okay. Let's forbid that. We don't need the whole damn army coming into the hold. So if we can hit these dudes with a stone thrower now, I think life would be pretty good in terms of taking out the threat. So the point here, what I'm trying to discover, is how many people does it take to hold this place? And in this type of raid, I think we can get by with 4, maybe a couple more with melee weapons in case somebody gets in. So we man the war machines. The flame guns are extremely powerful too. So anyway, I mean the handheld flame guns. There we go. Take that, you sons of bitches. God, I don't know why that's so gratifying. There you go. There's a stone thrower too. Somehow they don't break yet. That was a devastating barrage of dwarven war machines. The AI is clearly not equipped to handle what I'm throwing at them here. Gourmand, industrious. I keep my eye on the pawns. I'd love to get more magic users. And anyway, if there's a good pawn, we're going to take them. Probably I'll stick to dwarfs, humans, and ogres in this game. I won't take any of the chaos races, but hey-ho. All right, if we can drop another one on them, they should be done, right? Holy shit, they're still... Why are they just milling around? They're mining to where we keep our carcasses. They're not even trying to make entrance to the base here. Like, I'm trying not to even shoot the flamethrower at them because we're burning up half the shit we want to get. So we did send one group pack in there. There are 2 groups here, though. And I actually sally forth a little early before I realized that. But we'll just get back inside. I got to bear in mind that Trado is coming in with the rest, and we know what a freaking liability. There you go. So that stone thrower does those guys in. Another stone thrower around. Let's get the fires put out. Yeah, okay, I did send him back up there because it just doesn't seem worth the death. All right, these dudes, maybe I can bring a few of them down if we send somebody out there with ranged weaponry. And maybe we can either... Oh, look, they're going down on their own. 1 down. So much carnage. 2 down. You underground or jealous brawler. I'm not going to deal with jealous. Jogger. This guy's not bad. Estimate. Oh, unwaveringly loyal. Never mind. So there you go. I don't understand why they're doing... I could turn that off, but it's fine. We don't really need to take on 800,000 pawns. We're going to try and bring down Bust Guo over here. We're going to capture their... Oh, no. Again, there's no point capturing that dude. Bam! 1 shot, 1 kill. That fool's been down. We're going to strip these guys for their gear. We're actually going to strip all these people and repair all their apparel because in spring we're going to have a massive caravan. We're going to make 1 billion gold. And life's going to be good, right? So yeah, we'll take in all the apparel. I'm going to have to build more shelves. Hacken decided to join at some point there, and some duck eggs that are unfertilized fell from the sky. That's nice. We can certainly make meals with those. So yeah, our shelves for this type of tainted apparel is they're all overfilled. So I'll have to do something about that straight away as well. So, and there's still a ton of apparel to come in here. I'm going to build more shelves all around. Piss on it. I think we'll try and get the storage room finished this episode, meaning fill it up with shelves, get everything organized, prioritized, have a couple overflow shelves just for random stuff, and then we know if there's anything on the overflow shelves, we need to build more elsewhere. So new statues in the Empire mod, you can see we did all these statues in dedication. Actually, Dino did it. I didn't do it because he's the main artist on this, but I did add them to the game and get everything functioning, lined up right, and looking good. So anyways, all the statues are of the gods, or of relation to the gods now, the Empire gods. There's more apparel we'll bring in. We ran out of space to put it. Look at our wealth is fucking 510,000 roughly. 513,714 and some change. All right, so we did finish high blood structure. Not going to go for kings and queens till we get through the rest of this. High blood flooring, that'll be nice. The high bloods do demand their bedrooms and their throne rooms have decent flooring. Do have lots of magic. Whenever anybody gets sick with food poisoning, Gotrik can cure them. He can cure multiple pawns with food poisoning as well at the same time. So that's that's how we roll at this point. We don't have to deal with some of the simpler, more BS RimWorld problems. And at this point, we should have cooks that do a badass job, so that really shouldn't be happening. We definitely have a clean, nice cook area, so we finished that research. We'll get on to furniture so we can build royal beds. Royal beds take gold, so we probably won't build any, but working on shelves. We did get all the apparel that we want. We don't want Beastman apparel that has no value. So Beastman and Skaven apparel, typically. Skaven apparel, the armor can all be smelted. All right, there you go. So let's forbid that. That'll deal with that problem. And we don't need a fire warning. There you go. Thank you, Deckham. Much appreciated. She really wanted to go in there and put the fire out. All right, high blood lighting. I'll get us a fancy chandelier. Here we go. We are going to declare the first Thane Gotrik. He does lose the ability to do things like haul, and it'll tell you there. There you go. Dwarven Thane. And you do get a free set of armor, helmet, weapon, appropriate for a Thane, all legendary. Does raise your value quite a bit. But there you go. Doesn't do certain kinds of labor. Busy ruling the hold. Don't have time to frick around with what they were doing before. There's a dude nearby we could go rescue. There's 14 people there. He does take off his boots, but this armor covers his feet. So there you go. So, bam. There he is. Although he's wearing a cape and an Empire shirt still, so you can't see his awesome armor, but that's where it's at right now. Anyway, the rest of his stuff's pretty good. He's had a magic helmet before, and he had a really awesome weapon. So, what's next? We do want to go around and trade in the north. I'm going to trade with the Empire, the Tribals, and the Ogres. If the Tribals will have us. And then maybe we can even destroy a Beastman base, because there's going to be massive plunder there. I'm doing a bedroom check, but it looks like we do have extra bedrooms. We can open the door down here, as we no longer need to have that closed off. And I think we're going to do some mining around and rebuild all these walls out of legitimate... Well, they are stone, I guess, but we'll make them actual dwarven walls because they'll be stronger. See, his weapon gives him plus 33% mining speed. Combine that with a belt of ardor. Anyways, they'll be stronger, and we can repair all the walls so they don't get smashed apart all the time and look like shit. So there you go. We're going to get on to high blood ranged weaponry. You can make some dwarven pistols if you would like the high bloods to be equipped with those. There we go. So you got that section completed. What else do we have here? We're going to do some mining outside just for some extra cyanite. I'm not sitting on too much of that. Some more shelves are clearly in order. Gotrik does do a cure of food poisoning on Yitta. Again, I do get a handful of food poisonings throughout this episode, but we just deal with them that way. High blood burial will get us a nice, huge sarcophagus that one dwarf can be placed in. And we're going to put the buildings, meaning bedrolls, down south there. And we do encounter some, is that tin? Yeah, tin, which is fine. We're going to have to mine it all out, but just so we can put pretty walls in, or at least smooth most everything and make it look nice. We'll just actually expand the room to that size. That'll be fine. And the rest of the stuff goes in. We have a shit ton of beer, too. So it's going to be one massive caravan undertaking. All right. So we're going to hold court. It's a decent chance that it's going to turn out well. So why not? We haven't done it yet. There we go. He hates Skaven and he hates orcs. I'm going to add a few more little icons to that. Maybe one with like a beer glass and a, I don't know, a mountain symbol or something like that. I have some ideas. It's pretty easy to do, and I think it adds some great character. I could add a goblin too. Takes forever, so it ends up awful. Yeah, he's offered no plan for vengeance on the grudges. Everybody floods his bedroom at that point to eat too. So we get -12 for 8 days because it turned out awful. It's based on his social ability, how well he's liked as well. He's only a 5, so I can get some kind of learning potions and get his social abilities jacked up quite a bit. That'd probably be quite useful. Anyway, at least it doesn't affect him. He isn't different about the fact that he gave a shitty speech, but it'll be a while before we can do that. So I'm going to add an extra entrance to the storage rooms over here just to keep people from having to walk all the way around if they're headed in there. We do end up finding some structures and buildings, and I keep expecting a big open area or something really interesting, so I'm just going to stay on top of digging through it and mining it out. But we do find some material in there. More iron is always worthwhile. It's hard to tell iron and steel apart. We're going to put doors. I need this area to stay secure as well. Look, we find a granite archery target for whatever it's worth. I'm going to go set that up in our shooting room. I'd say it's backwards there. There you go. It does have a shorter range. If I put it over here, people using it might get shot by people using the other ones. So I don't know that that's ideal, but there you go. I'll have to figure it out. I'll just put it there for now and then move it once I get it in there. It's fine. I also find a wooden horseshoe pin. Whole slew of iron, so it was iron in there. There you go. So at the end, we find this big open area, a couple random weird buildings, and nothing terribly useful. Granite's useful. We don't have a lot of that on this map. So it gives us something else to build out of. But man, look at this. Look at the moods. This dude is so happy, despite -12 for 12 days. Everybody's got it. Everybody that attended the high blood holding court. That's unfortunate. So, ouch. This thing's been sitting here for a while. Let's get it out of there. And we do find some coal down in there too, so we might as well mine that out. We're going to smooth out the room. We're going to keep bedrolls and overflow storage down there. Should be fine. We also have some shelves that are for overflow, so hopefully nothing ends up down there. We need to go recast our light cantrip. And once every 45 days or so, those lights will burn out. Yeah, this is not a good idea. We need to move this thing. Also, people going up there to repair the walls is not a good idea. I wonder if there's something I can do to prevent that. There you go. Let's put that down there. That's fine. At least no one's getting shot while using it. I think I have had a few people shot. I could make a copy of it, but I don't really care. All right, we did make some more bedrolls. Again, when spring gets here, it's going to be high time we get the hell out of this base. Hopefully I can get another Thane going by then. May or may not actually happen. I would like to, but it's fine if not, right? All right, so that room down there is almost completed, and it's at that point that the Chaos Dicks show up. So the whole raid is 5 jabberslythes. That's kind of scary. But on the plus side, we'll get 5 jabberslythe tongues that we can consume. Maybe get some more magic ability here. It's chaos magic, but we're not playing too strongly with the Warhammer lore, considering we have dwarfs wielding magic here, so that's okay. All right, hacking. All right, so I drop it on them. We piss off a cougar and some other animals, and friendlies arrive at that point. That's phenomenal. Okay, so they disregard my hey, don't use this door, and they charge out. Well, now we can't use our war machines. Also, we have to be careful with our flame guns. Also, our regular guns, these dudes could easily get shot to bits. Why don't we snare them and see if we can bring any of these things down? They're beginning their assault. I'd say they long since began their assault, unless I'm missing something here. So, yeah. This is bad because the allies, they're friendlies, they love us. They're not going to love us if we shoot the pants off them. Let's see if we can bring some of the critters down with the spell. I guess we'll try it. Alright, that dropped a few. Okay, yeah, they went from 60 to 54 because one of their members died. I don't think it was us, like you guys showed up to do battle. Alright, 54 to 23 because we attacked a member. That's untrue, friend. You can see where this is headed by the time it's over. We're going to be killing dwarfs too, right? Or at least capturing them. That's not a bad idea. Alright, they've gone neutral. They're at -11. Hopefully the battle's over because we certainly don't want to have these guys pissed off at us any more than they already are. They don't seem to be coming for us. No, they're not red. They're blue named. So I guess we're good in that point. Let's shut off all shooting right now on anybody shooting. So they're going to go outside. I guess we'll rescue as many of them as we can and see if we can't nurse them back to health. -11. These are the dwarfs. They're our people. They showed up to help us. Look at look what the jabberslythes look like in there. That is phenomenal. We are dragging the biggest disgusting creatures in for butcher. It's going to be a lot of chaos meat over there, but sadly no one's probably going to buy that off us. We're going to make proper graves for them. Where is Morrison? Okay, she's going to bury that one. There's 4 more to bury. What else do we have here? Storage room. Picking up iron. We have a lot of traps to rebuild once again. And there we go. Let's get those guys buried. There we are. So at least we're doing them honor and we're trying to get them back to health. We really would like to keep them as trading partners. I don't know what to do. We could send them some shit via magical transport and make them like us more, I guess. But, I mean, they're the ones that got in the way of our crossbow bolts. All right, there's another flash storm for you before the end here. So, please leave me a like. We're going to have all these tongues get consumed, and I'm going to consume all 5 of them, and no one's going to get any benefit. Let me just give the fucking secret away. I got really frustrated by that. I think I might increase the chances to 1 in 10 instead of 1 in 20 on those. But anyway, leave me a like. I love you guys. Leave me a comment. I read them all. I respond. And I'll see you next time.